Welcome to Iron Chef Hampton with Pat Palmer and Becky Palmer as your hosts, and today we're going to feature the product called Eggies. Of course, everybody's seen the Eggies TV infomercial, so I decided to order those as I do not like egg yolk, and that's no yolk. What we're going to do today is show you the Eggie product. I have my sous chef Becky here, and Becky is my sous chef today. So Becky, what we're going to do is, of course, we've already pre-assembled several of the Eggies, and we're going to demonstrate now how to put one of the Eggies together. And of course, first of all, you need to get your vegetable cooking spray. We have some what they call generic cooking spray from Fairway, and you just spray it on the paper towel, dab it together, and take one of the Eggies there, and you coat the inside of the Eggie with the vegetable oil spray so it's nice and slick in there. You do not want to spray the Fastco vegetable cooking spray directly into the Eggie, or else you're just going to have a little pond of grease in the bottom of it. Now Becky is going to assemble the Eggie. Of course, you have the ring, and then you have the top, and then you have, of course, the very top. So we have 4 parts of the Eggie. Of course, we have pre-assembled some of them, also with the vegetable spray already sprayed in there. So Becky is going to assemble an Eggie, and what we're going to do is assemble these first. I tried this the other night before assembling them, and I had kind of a mess. So the parts just screw in together until they're nice and tight without forcing it, so you don't break the plastic. And okay, nice, that is nice and tight there. And so my sous chef Becky will get water to boil, and of course that's been the story, is we need to see if Becky can boil water. So Becky, turn the stove on to high, and we have our pan of water here in another TV product called the Turbo Cooker, and we may demonstrate that at a later date. Our next thing we need to do is grab our egg beater egg whites that was purchased, and we need to have Becky unscrew the cap.
I will shake them first.
Be sure before you do that, shake them first. Set it down on a hard surface, and then unscrew the cap. And what we want to do is carefully fill each Eggie up about to the line there, about to the neck, so we don't have any overflow. And maybe give our camera angle here a chance to get around.
Okay, here we go.
Like I said, I do not like egg yolk, and that's no yolk. Okay, all right, then from there, hold that down and then screw the cap on.
Okay, why does this not want to go on? Here we go.
It does take a little practice. Okay, now Becky will now fill the other 5 Eggies with egg yolk, or egg white, and we will hold the bottom of it so it doesn't tip over.
I don't know if we have enough egg white.
And we will see how much egg white we do have here. I don't like cracking eggs, and I don't like to mess with the yolk, so we'll do as many Eggies as we have egg whites here. Making sure the cap is on tight, because the other night the cap was not on tight and I had a pan full of egg yolk in the boiling water, so that was not good.
And I didn't put any of those caps on, so that wasn't my fault.
She did not put the caps on. It was not her fault. It was all me. Of course, with the Eggie, that's fine, you do get the very handy egg slicer that comes free with every batch of Eggies that you get. So we're going to do 4 Eggies here. And we're going to warm the water up. The timer is set here. It's set for 6 minutes, and that is when the water starts to boil. So we can place the Eggies into the warm water right now. And once the Eggies start to boil, water starts to boil, then what we're going to do is start our timer. So at this point in time, we will wait for the water to boil and then start our timer. As you can see, we're just about down to our last seconds here on boiling the Eggies. And as you can also see, we are down an Eggie as we had an Eggie fatality during our boiling process. We actually had about 1.5 fatalities because the the one Eggie here has a little bit of egg oozing out of it, which sometimes happens. Anyway, let's pull these out of the hot water here. The tops are pretty much cool, as you can see, but they do warn you that the steam may be a little hot. And again, these are not microwavable safe. They are dishwasher safe, but you cannot cook the Eggies in the microwave. And like I said, they are hot when you open them. So if we can just open one here, and we'll see if we can get the top off without burning ourselves too bad.
Ta-da! The top is off.
And if we can get that bottom part off without burning ourselves. Okay, then we just unsnap the outer ring there.
What's holding that on? Nothing, apparently.
And then you just tip the Eggie over, and there you go. Just one little snap, and the Eggie is out. And what I like to do is put them in the refrigerator for a while, then cut them up later. Again, this is just a bland, generic Eggie, and you can certainly put your favorite spices in. We have some Watkins pepper here. We have some Gus's Greek seasoning. Again, the Watkins pepper. The Country Kitchen mixed salt and pepper. Oops, shouldn't probably have stolen that. And of course some Watkins cayenne pepper along with it. So you can add various spices into the eggs, so you have yourself a little scrambled egg or omelet in an Eggie when you get ready to fix them. So that's the story from the Iron Chef Hampton Kitchen. I want to thank my sous chef Becky for helping us boil water and unscrewing the lid off of the egg whites that we had today. Again, this has been Pat Palmer and Becky Palmer for Eggies.